that is behind our balanced group. And could I ask somebody to read the second bolded slide there? Yep, just the bold part. What does it say?
Cognitively guided instruction.
So I want you to know that we've been part of the Cognitively Guided Instruction Project in Madison for over 20 years. And we as teachers and my elders who came before me have really grown through this work for a very long time. So to know that it's a process is really an important piece of the work. The second bolded one.
Balanced literacy, the MMSD tradition.
So knowing elementary teachers teach everything, we really are trying to help our teachers understand how students look through their day, right? And that math and literacy come together in how we organize for instruction. And that's where our organizational system stems from. Next one.
We have developed an instructional framework that allows for differentiation.
Great. So we have these notebooks, and they're right up there. They're called Learning Mathematics in the primary grades and Learning Mathematics in the intermediate grades. And those are not curriculum. They are a way that we organize our instruction. And those were developed almost 7 years ago. I just heard the president of NCTM talk about the process standards, and that's the beginnings of all of that is part of those notebooks. Okay, then you see the student-centered, standards-based, assessment-driven, balanced math instruction. And that is the mantra that we really ground in as a district. After that, you see our developmental guidelines. These were developed upon research, and if you want to know a lot more deeply about them, we're presenting tomorrow morning around the multiplication section at 8 a.m. After that, you see that we've developed assessments. And so although we could spend days and days, we do a 2-week summer institute on our assessments and how to use them. You'll get a little taste of what those are today. After that, you are seeing that we have developed instructional guides that use our core resources as a resource, not as teach lockstep our curriculum. Our next stepping stone is the resources that we use, and we brought all of those so that you can look at what our teachers draw from in order to be student-centered. And then here we are in the era of RTI and Common Core, right? And I've heard people say, we have to be aligned to Common Core, aligned to Common Core. And I want us to really think about what that means. It really means that we're talking about kids understanding and believing they can be mathematicians. It does not mean it's a checklist of skills that kids go through for 12 years. And what does a multi-tiered system of support look like? These are questions we're grappling with. We don't have all the answers. We'll give you some ideas of what we're thinking about today. Again, the next step is really about cultural practices that are relevant. And the last step is that we are still growing. And I put these flyers on the table for the institutes of what we really believe teachers need to do and learn in the summer. So those are the path that we're still on. We're still on it together. We're still learning. We're here together with all of you in all of these 4 corners asking the same questions. So let's go back to your seat and see what we can do to learn and co-produce our knowledge together today.